The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
The 2021 Delaware High School Hockey League season comes to its conclusion tonight. The Harrington Havoc steamrolled Delco 17-0 yesterday. Hodgson Appo's Silverbucks coming off a 5-1 win over DuPont Conrad. The Bucks and the Havoc will square off tonight on Delaware Hockey Night as the Delaware High School Hockey League 2021 season reaches its culmination. And a most pleasant good evening to you. The Patriot Ice Center in Newark, Delaware, the home of tonight's Delaware High School Hockey League championship game between the Hodgson Appoquinimink Silverbucks and the Harrington Havoc, both 10-1 on the season. They split their regular season series. The only team who defeated the Havoc were the Silverbucks. The only team who defeated the Silverbucks were the Havoc. The rubber match for all the marbles, just moments away. Good evening, friends and fans. James Witherite, live in the studio at 412 Communications headquarters, here for the call of tonight's game between the Hodgson Appo Silverbucks and the Harrington Havoc. Should be a good one by all counts. These two teams as evenly matched as you get in the Delaware High School Hockey League. And this game will be played before a worldwide audience tonight, so wherever you may be joining us this evening, welcome into Delaware Hockey Night. Of course, the last year, what a year it's been. That's really the only way we can say it. It's just been a year all about adaptation, and we here have done the same thing. We've built this mobile studio, I guess you call it, plopped it down in the basement, and here we go. And fortunately, we've been able to have some competitive hockey for the last few months and a little taste of normal life through the Delaware High School Hockey League, especially for the kids participating all season long. And tonight, the Havoc and the Silverbucks will settle a season-long score. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a peek at the warm-ups at the Patriot Ice Center for tonight's DHSHL championship game. Hodgson Appo, Harrington. Who will it be? We'll find out on Delaware Hockey Night, and it's all brought to you by Thomas Murphy, Realtor with the Vanguard Realty Alliance.
Looking for a new home? looking to sell your existing home? In either case, Realtor Thomas Murphy of the Vanguard Realty Alliance has got you covered. He and his team are the #1 choice to help you find your next home in Greater Philadelphia or Northern Delaware, or to help you get a top dollar return on your current property. Thomas Murphy may sell real estate, but his business is people just like you. Browse listings and contact Thomas today at vrahomes.com. The future of Delaware hockey is here. First State Ice Hockey is committed to growing the game, raising the bar, and building better, more complete youth hockey players in and around Delaware. Join the movement of one state, one goal at firststateicehockey.com. Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Over the past 25 years, Colonial Motors has connected countless Delawareans with pre-owned cars to satisfy every purpose and budget. Find your next vehicle at one of 3 convenient locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Looking for a new home? Looking to sell your existing home? In either case, Realtor Thomas Murphy of the Vanguard Realty Alliance has got you covered. He and his team are the #1 choice to help you find your next home in Greater Philadelphia or Northern Delaware, or to help you get a top dollar return on your current property. Thomas Murphy may sell real estate, but his business is people just like you. Browse listings and contact Thomas today at vrahomes.com.
Here's a live look inside the Patriot Ice Center. Brought to you in standard definition picture this evening. The Harrington Havoc and the Hodgson Appoquinimink Silverbucks. Not too far from squaring off at the Patriot Ice Center for tonight's championship game. Harrington, as you saw last night here on Delaware Hockey Night, steamrolled the Delco Dragons 17-0. Chase Wilson with a touchdown. Chris Claycomb, leading scorer in the entire league, accounted for 4 goals, bringing his seasonal tally up to 32. The Hodgson Appoquinimink side. First year these two teams have combined. Of course, last year Appoquinimink played in the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League. Had enough players to field a pure team then. Did so with absolute aplomb as they and St. Mark's went all the way to the bitter end of the Liberty Division championship game, and at the time the Jaguars were victorious over the Spartans. Now the Appoquinimink players who remain, and there are a few: Vincent Poloni, Tucker DeGroot, Anthony Pullman, Connor Roman wearing an Appoquinimink sweater anyway, and Jonathan Britz. Back in the Delaware High School Hockey League, where they combined forces with Hodgson Votech to form team that plays tonight against Harrington. The third team on the ice, a quartet of on-ice officials, Chris Castagliola and Vince Pavic. There they are, our referees tonight. The linesmen will be Ken Boland and Terry Logue. Vince, a fellow Western Pennsylvanian, although neither of us have the Western Pennsylvania accent to show for it. As you can see, Harrington occupying the bench to our left, clad in their home white sweaters, red sleeves, a couple white helmets, red numbers and names on the back, the Havoc logo emblazoned across the front. Hodgson Appo clad in maroon, occupying the bench to our right. They'll travel right to left in the first period, and they will be backstopped this evening by Vincent Poloni, as Brady Idenrott gets a well-deserved night off. Let's take you inside the Patriot Ice Center for tonight's opening introductions. The strains of the American National Anthem grace the Patriot Ice Center. And we're just about set to go for this Delaware High School Hockey League Championship game. Hodgson in maroon traveling right to left. Harrington in white traveling left to right, backstopped as they've been pretty much all season by TJ Marcelino, the senior from Sarah Pyle Academy. Now 6-0 with a 2.4 goals against average. After a light evening of work yesterday. Is Havoc defeating Delco 17-0. It's time for the First State Ice Hockey first period face-off. One state, one goal, and after tonight here in the Delaware High School Hockey League, there will be one champion. The future of Delaware hockey is here. Head to firststateicehockey.com to learn more about classes, clinics, leaders in player development. Hey, spring-summer tournament teams around the corner as well. Silverbucks press into attacking position. Puck rolls to the near side. Nearly held in by Records at the point, taken away from him by Chase Wilson, who had 6 last evening. He shoots from the right half boards. Puck caught and held on to by Vincent Poloni for a stoppage in the action just 33 seconds into tonight's contest. Face-off comes to the left of Poloni. One by Claycomb, left to Wilson. He and the other 91, Jonathan Britz, battle in the corner. Centering feed. Shot came from right on the doorstep, and number 88, Grant Elledge. Stopped again by Poloni. Face-off migrates the other side. Long shot from the point, and another glove save. Poloni's dialed in 3 shots in the first 47 seconds, and he stopped all of them. Great glove save from him just now. To keep this game scoreless thus far. But the Havoc just keep driving the net. Reed Laughlin absorbs a check behind the net. Puck rolls in behind the Hodgson goal. Played out the near side, mishandled at the point by Shane Sylvester. On out comes Jordan Krocek of the Hodgson side. We're a minute and a half into the game. There is no score. Claycomb recovers the puck behind his own net. Is the recipient of a check. Still, the puck is advanced successfully by the Havoc. Sean Miller's shot from long range. Battle for the puck right in front of the scorer's table. It's a 2-on-2 scrum. Punched free by Records as far as the Harrington blue line. Played back into neutral ice. Intercepted there by Wade Davis. He presses on into the Harrington zone. Shot covered up by Marcelino, who hangs on for the stoppage at the 2:22 mark of the opening period. No score as yet in this championship hockey game. Anthony Pullman wins the draw at the far dot. Puck cycled around to Jacob Records. He launches one in from the left point. And 2 minutes and 28 seconds in, the Silver Bucks take a 1-0 lead. Jacob Records from the point puts the Silver Bucks on the board. A little bit like going to a Philadelphia Wings game there a little bit with the rock and roll music playing during play. Those were the days. Race on for the puck back in Hodgson territory. Zane Adams offering pressure to Davis, but Davis is able to gain the puck. Breakout off the glass, intercepted by Chase Wilson, who comes barreling in. He's kept wide. Out the far side, hard shot from Trent Jacksh at the near side. From the top of the circle was wide of the cage. And here come the Silver Bucks back on the offensive. Assists on the Jacob Records goal, credited to Wade Davis and Aaron Johnson, that at 2:28 here in the first period. The numberless Silver Buck. Believe it's Tyler Furline. Carried the puck in. Players swarmed around top of the Harrington crease. but to no avail any of them. Furline confronted at the point by Wilson. Wilson won that battle insofar as he pressed play back into neutral territory, but the Silverbucks countered just as quickly. Pavel Lindek gives it away. Havoc set up, but a botched stretch pass is intercepted by Krawczyk, who shoots from long range, was just inside the blue line. TJ Marcelino makes this save with 11:17 to go, and that'll bring a face-off to his right in the Harrington zone. Much tougher task for the Havoc here this evening, as compared to their virtual walkover over the Delco Dragons last night, which did see an ejection too. Trying to traverse the middle, Chris Claycomb lost control of the puck, tried to drag it back in after ending up in the attacking zone, but without control of the puck, you can't do that. Chris, this comes back offside. Chris had a heck of a night yesterday. 4 goals in the Havoc's 17-0 drubbing of the Dragons. Outdone only by Chase Wilson, who had 6. In fact, he had a natural hat trick in the span of 15 seconds. It is worth noting the Dragons did have an emergency backup goaltender between the pipes for the occasion. It wouldn't be fair to them if we didn't outline the full context of the evening. Nice music selection tonight by the game day staff. We've got the classic rock going between whistles. Still think there needs to be an organist, but I'm old-fashioned like that. The Ontarian Tucker DeGroot in for the draw. Brits holds the left point for the Bucks. Gave it away. Walked by Sylvester through neutral ice. Again, puck lost at the blue line, thanks to a strong enough Hodgson Appo back check. Reed Laughlin into a 1-on-2. Persevered, but to no avail. The men in maroon were able to regroup fairly decently. We've now reached the 6-minute mark of the Delaware High School Hockey League Championship game. Hodgson Appo with a 1-0 lead over Harrington. Quite the battle for the puck in behind the Harrington goal. Said scrum continues. Lindek tried to walk it in from below the net. Couldn't stuff the puck past Marcelino. He lines up from the point. Marcelino denies him too as that puck wobbles through congestion in the slot. Held on to now in the corner. It wouldn't be a game from the Patriot Ice Center if the signal didn't buffer. That's been one of the challenges all season, has been telecommunications and connectivity, but we persevere. Just as Sylvester did to win the puck battle just inside the Hodgson blue line, but ultimately out come the Silverbucks on the attack again. Hard shot from the right point and Krawczyk. Trevor Smith crashed the net, couldn't put away the rebound. We are halfway almost through the first period of play. Hodgson 1, Harrington 0. Appoquinimink's teamed up with Hodgson now. The only change is, or the only constant is change, I suppose. Race back to the Hodgson blue line. Wade Davis mauled as he vies for the puck, and Chase Wilson is going to head to the sin bin. Kenny Bolin gives him the escort. And it is a hook on Wilson, 8:02 into the first period. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. To schedule a consultation or to learn more about how they can help your company, visit limestonepension.net. Hodgson Appoquinimink for the first time tonight on the Carl Dubé Jewelers Power Play. Remember that in Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé, D-O-U-B-E-T, jewelers.com, or if you prefer to visit in person, they're conveniently located on Concord Pike in Wilmington. 45 seconds gone in this Hodgson power play. Puck nearly stolen in neutral territory. Recovered by the Bucks. Fired in from the blue line. The lack of sleeve numbers on either side make player identification, a bit of a challenge. That paired with bringing you the call of tonight's game from the studio, but we adapt. Everybody's adapted. We've got kind of used to adapting. Jeremy Records, angled below the net by Trent Laughlin, lost his shot lane. Puck pressed nearly back into neutral territory by Elledge, patrolling high in the zone. So once again, the Silver Bucks countered, this time led by Anthony Pullman. Pullman crashing the net, fed the puck from the corner, but he couldn't get stick on puck right on the doorstep. And the Havoc, with 12 seconds to go on the Chase Wilson hooking minor, are able to clear again. Six and a couple ticks to go here in this opening period. Wilson's back out. He joins the rush directly. Shot from Sean Miller at the left dot. Stopped by Vincent Poloni. Much truer goaltending matchup tonight with Marcelino and Poloni between the pipes, 178 feet across from each other. Wilson again. Tries to bulldoze in from the right corner. And Harrington will go down a man once again. This time for a trip. There's a new gold standard in digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build lasting relationships with your clientele. So right back to the Carl Dubé Jewelers power play. Go the Hodgson, Appoquinimink Silver Bucks, Silver Jaguars. They still go by the Silver Bucks apparently, as a throwback to when it was the Hodgson Caravel combined team. So maybe it will be the Silver Jaguars, should the same alignment occur next season. Tyler Furline accelerates up the left wing boards. Hard shot from the corner, right into the chest protector of TJ Marcelino, who covers up with 4.5 minutes to go. The future of Delaware hockey is here. operating under the philosophy of one state, one goal. First State Ice Hockey is the new leader for youth hockey player development in and around Delaware. Learn more about classes, clinics, and spring-summer tournament teams at firststateicehockey.com. One state, one goal, but for Hodgson Appo, it's 2 goals in the first period as they score on the Carl Dubé Jewelers power play. It was Wade Davis who got the better of Marcelino and makes it a 2-0 Hodgson Appoquinimink lead. Graphics guy is asleep on the wheel there. Another centering pass. Puck mishandled net front. Here comes Claycomb back the other direction. Kept wide by Records on his way in. Lost his shot lane, tried to center the puck, nobody home. It bobbles back over the blue line of Hodgson Appoquinimink. Thrown back in. Studied by Poloni. Furline headmans it up to Tavo Lindek along the near boards, but he stood up at the Harrington stripe. 3.5 to go in this first period. Hodgson Appo with a 2-0 lead over Harrington. Hard shot from high in the Silverbuck zone, rings off the back glass. Brought in by Claycomb. Tries to find a way through traffic, can't do so. Couldn't get the shot off, and now he's pummeled in the corner boards by Jonathan Britz. The battle between those two continues, and then some. A few extracurriculars after the puck ends up in the near corner, but play on, the quartet in stripes say. Hard shot again from Lindek, or from Claycomb it was, and Britz and Motza have to be separated after the fact. Jonathan Britz off for roughing with 2:57 to go in the first period. Harrington Havoc will try to have the Silverbucks lead on their first iteration of the Carl Dubé Jewelers power play. DOUBET Jewelers.com. Sylvester couldn't push through at the Hodgson blue line. Looked like Wilson was tripped. Yep, he was. 2-man advantage coming up. For the Havoc with 2:09 to go in this first period. So the turkey's on the table for the Havoc. 72 seconds of a 2-man advantage their way. Slap shot from the point and jack. Right into a squared up Vinny Poloni for an easy save. Claycomb wins the subsequent draw. Cycled now to Sylvester. He shoots and scores. Shane Sylvester from the top of the zone. Connects off the Grant Elledge feed. A power play goal with just under 2 minutes to go in the first period. And it is 2-1 Hodgson. Havoc still with about 100 seconds of power play time to work with, though. Jax comes back in. Shot popped up in the air by Poloni. It ends up behind the net. Return to Trent Laughlin working the near point. Cross ice feed back to Jax. Thrown in from the half wall. He scores! 2 power play goals. Wipe away the Hodgson lead. It is 2-2. Cross ice pass. Poloni didn't make the move from post to post. This time it's Jax who lets loose from the top of the left circle. Clay Coleman Wilson credited with the assists for him, as the score is now even Steven at 2. Krawczyk plays the body after dumping the puck into the corner. That's interference in the Darren Musser book. And this is an icing against Harrington. 55 seconds to go in this opening period. It is worth noting that we will go to a proper intermission after 2. Krawczyk from the right point. Shot into a very congested slot. Here comes Wilson. Had 6 yesterday. Can't get one here as Poloni makes the glancing save. We're down to the last 35 of the opening period of play. Cross ice pass in the neutral zone, intercepted, tipped back to the Harrington blue line. Played by Jax to the near side. Now on the stick of Laughlin. Backhanded forward, Zane Adams pinches through. A tiny opening at the left board, circles behind the cage. Battle for the puck continues in the near corner of the Hodgson zone, cleared out by Pullman. Last second slap shot in the glove of Vincent Poloni, and the horn sounds to signal the end of the first period. It's 2-2 through 16. Silverbucks and Havoc tied in the Delaware High School Hockey League Championship game. This is Delaware Hockey Night, and it's brought to you by Thomas Murphy, Realtor with the Vanguard Realty Alliance.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Second period just about set to go from the Patriot Ice Center, where through 16 minutes, the Harrington Appo Silverbucks and the Harrington Havoc are even Steven at 2. Pitter patter, boys. Seconds underway. Teams, of course, changed direction for the second period. Long change in effect. So Harrington will be moving right to left. Hodgson Appoquinimink moving from left to right here in the second in their away maroon kits. Shot from Aaron Johnson. Was tipped wide by Marcelino. And the Bucks back in neutral territory. End up ceding possession. Very strong shot from the right point. Who was that? Turner's D partner. No, that was Claycomb. Stopped by Vincent Poloni, who squared up for the save. Face-off comes out to Poloni's left. Hodgson's center waved out as a result of their delay in the line change. On they press. Pullman, backhander after chasing the puck into the slot. Off its line. Wade Davis trying to work things back up for the Hodgson side. D-to-D pass across to Jacob Records is ultimately propelled into the bench area and out of play. Face-off will be just before the Harrington blue line. 80 seconds into the second period of a 2-2 hockey game. Pretty good tilt so far between these two. Zone cleared, puck recovered by Pullman in neutral ice. He walks it back in, but he'll be called offside. Center ice face-off as the dots hadn't been gained at the point of the offside infraction. And back in come the Bucks. Loose puck in the slot recovered by the Havoc. Carried on up the far wall by Wilson, brought back in. Centering pass between the circles to Johnson, pickpocketed. Jack shuts up a slapper right at the blue line of Hodgson Appoquinimink, but it was blocked down immediately as he let it go by a pair of defenders. In comes Claycomb again. And the buffering again, too. Signal is stabilized right as the battle for the puck developed to the left of TJ Marcelino. Laughlin aggressively drove Tucker DeGroot into the back glass. Puck is loose below the goal yet. Recovered by Pullman. 3.5 have gone by here in the second period. And thanks to developments well behind the play, action is halted with 12:18 to go here in the second. Trent Jack's off for roughing. .342 into the second period. Hodgson is 1 for 2 on the Carl Dubé Jewelers power play so far tonight. 50% effectiveness with the man advantage is pretty darn good. But the Havoc have one-upped them in that respect. Both of their goals came from the man advantage. One on each opportunity they've had. Tavo Lindek crashed the net, but Marcelino swatted the puck out of his reach. Thrown in from the point by Records here. And turned aside to the far wall. Unfortunately, due to the signal transmission issues from Patriot, we missed a bit of what happened. But we can tell you that a cross check at the 4:27 mark of the second period against Harrington now opens the door for Hodgson Appo with a 5-on-3. A minute left on the two-man advantage. Faceoff came outside the Harrington blue line. Krawczyk held in the corner, tried to center the puck. It was stolen. And what happens from here? Well, it looked like a shorthanded goal from Chris Claycomb. Five minutes and 9 seconds in to the second period. And that puts Harrington up 3-2. Still a half minute, give or take, on the two-man advantage for Hodgson. Strong individual effort from Chris Claycomb to score on the back end of a 5-on-3 and put Harrington Havoc in the lead. .10 left before Jack is able to rejoin. Telecom issues persisting even at standard definition transmission. In any case, we'll give you the story as best we can. Pullman through traffic, denied mid-slot. Puck thrown in by Brits, cleared back out as far as the Hodgson blue line where Krawczyk recovers, gets to center. And that was offside. Looking for a new home? Looking to sell your existing home? Realtor Thomas Murphy of the Vanguard Realty Alliance is the top choice to help you find your next home in Greater Philadelphia or Northern Delaware. Browse listings and contact Thomas today at vrahomes.com. Well, when the signal froze, Hodgson scored again. It was Krawczyk. Attempting to counter was Sean Miller. But Poloni makes the save with officially 9:11 to go in the second period. There will be an intermission following the conclusion of this second period. One-timer off the draw from Wilson went into the far corner. Records clears Lindeck. Rather, it was Brits who set up Lindeck for a shot. No, I don't know. Lindeck tried to clear. It's been a week. Lindeck again. Rifles the puck along the far boards back as far as the Harrington blue line. Thrown in by Trevor Smith from the corner. Just didn't get a good angle on that one at all. We've reached the halfway point of the game. 3-3 Hodgson and Harrington tied. And icing against Harrington. Packet loss and other transmission issues, which we've come to expect and accept, robbed us of the Krawczyk goal. And this game remains, or I should say now is, tied at 3. Headman to Connor Roman gaining the zone, but having no reinforcements, ultimately gave the puck away, failing to dump it in deep. There's a penalty of some sort. It will be against Hodgson. Kyle Bowen. Climbed into the wrong bench. Unfortunately, we didn't see the signal. Puck is cleared. On up ice, Dipsy Doodles chase Wilson, but he's angled to the near corner. Midway through this Harrington Havoc Carl Dubé Jewelers power play, puck is tied up in the far corner of the Hodgson Appo zone. And now walk through. Pullman holds the near point, gives the puck away. It's hacked down, but the Havoc are able to carry it on. Claycomb around people again, and he scores again. Chris Claycomb on the Carl Dubé Jewelers power play gets his second of the night, his 34th of the season, and for the first time this evening, the Harrington Havoc have taken the lead. Three power play goals, one shorthanded goal. Nick Turner with the helper. Seems the only way that the Havoc haven't been able to score tonight's 5-on-5.
That was new. Yeah, there's nothing that is new.
Just over 5 minutes to go here in the second period. Havoc up 4-3. We'll get the clock recalibrated as fresh legs come on for both sides. The faceoff will end up in the Hodgson zone. Five minutes remaining in the second period of a 4-3 hockey game. Miller tied up in the near corner for Harrington. A 2-on-2 scrum surrounds the puck there. Furline reaches in, can't pitchfork it free. And we've lost all incoming signal. While we work on signal restoration, we can tell you that Hodgson's Trevor Smith has just tied the game off assists from Tyler Furline and Wade Davis, making it 4-4 in the closing stages of the second period. Once signal is restored, we'll rejoin the action at the Patriot Ice Center. Right now, 4-4 in the Delaware High School Hockey League Championship game on Delaware Hockey Night, brought to you by Thomas Murphy, Realtor with the Vanguard Realty Alliance. Technical difficulties have been more or less rectified right in time for the closing seconds of the second period. We are tied up at 4. No last second shot, the horn sounds. And through 32 minutes of hockey, we've got ourselves a 4-4 hockey game. Silverbucks 4, Havoc 4, Delaware Hockey Night. Brought to you by 412 Communications, Limestone Pension Associates, Delaware Trash Can Cleaning, First Aid Ice Hockey, one state, one goal, Colonial Motors, T-Squared Contracting, licensed and insured. They do great tiling work. And our title sponsor, Thomas Murphy, Realtor with the Vanguard Realty Alliance. Second intermission is here. Plenty more hockey to go from the Patriot Ice Center. Who will take home the 2021 Delaware High School Hockey League Championship? We'll find out on the other side of the second intermission on Delaware Hockey Night, brought to you by Thomas Murphy with the Vanguard Realty Alliance.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Looking for a new home? Looking to sell your existing home? In either case, Realtor Thomas Murphy of the Vanguard Realty Alliance has got you covered. He and his team are the #1 choice to help you find your next home in Greater Philadelphia or Northern Delaware, or to help you get a top dollar return on your current property. Thomas Murphy may sell real estate, but his business is people just like you. Browse listings and contact Thomas today at vrahomes.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Looking for a new home? Looking to sell your existing home? In either case, Realtor Thomas Murphy of the Vanguard Realty Alliance has got you covered. He and his team are the #1 choice to help you find your next home in Greater Philadelphia or Northern Delaware, or to help you get a top dollar return on your current property. Thomas Murphy may sell real estate, but his business is people just like you. Browse listings and contact Thomas today at vrahomes.com.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Back inside the Patriot Ice Center, where the third period of this 2021 Delaware High School Hockey League Championship game between the Hodgson Appoquinimink Silverbucks and the Harrington Havoc is about to get going. James Witherite live in the studio. A shout out to our field producer and videographer Patrick for his hard work on site at the Patriot Ice Center for tonight's championship game. And it's been a pretty good one so far. Through 32 minutes of action, the Hodgson Appoquinimink Silverbucks and the Harrington Havoc tied at 4 aside. Of course, we'd like to thank all the sponsors for Delaware Hockey Night, and that goes over your nose, by the way. 412 Communications, Limestone Pension Associates, Delaware Trash Can Cleaning, First State Ice Hockey, one state, one goal. The leaders in the area as far as youth hockey player development is concerned. Colonial Motors, connecting Delawareans with pre-owned cars perfect for every purpose and budget. T-Squared Contracting, licensed and insured right here in Delaware. And Thomas Murphy Realtor with the Vanguard Realty Alliance. A 4-4 deadlock. To be settled in the next 16 minutes of hockey. If we require more, so be it. For Harrington, 2 goals from Chris Claycomb, 1 from Trent Jacks, 1 from Shane Sylvester so far. On the Hodgson side, Jacob Records, Wade Davis, Jordan Krocek, and Trevor Smith were the 4 goal scorers. Let's hope we can get through this third period together. Well, we're underway. Hopefully caught up. Maybe I spoke too soon. Puck trailed into Poloni's crease and he covered up. Face-off comes out to his right. Claycomb and Pullman to square off in the far circle of the Hodgson Appoquinimink zone. Puck skitters to the blue line. Held in barely by Reed Laughlin, centered from high and taken away. Well, it was an icing. Face off to Poloni's right. Carried up ice by Tavo Lindeck. He's hacked out as soon as he gains the Harrington line. Zone protected and a goal. Hodgson back in front now, 5-4. Grant Elledge with a quick shot off the following face-off. Missed from 40 feet. Adams with the swim move below the goal to try to gain some space. Jack protects the near point. He and Furline collide and then some. Puck rolls into Poloni's office. Cleared out but up the middle, and Adams recovers for Harrington. Race for the puck in the near corner of the Harrington zone. Laughlin on the back check was able to beat Johnson to it by a half a step. Up the middle comes Johnson. Tried to shoot, or from Matza it was rather, the other eight. Tried to shoot from 20 feet, but he was double teamed as soon as he gained the zone. Nearing the 3-minute mark of the third period, Hodgson with a 5-4 lead over Harrington. Matza far half wall. Gives the puck away, Wade Davis bumps it back in. Below the Harrington goal. Wilson accelerates, dodges a check from Furline. Poloni sprawls, protects his office. Meanwhile, the puck is cycled to Trent Laughlin. Slapper from the right point. Covered up by Vincent Poloni with 12 and a half to go In regulation, Hodgson nursing a 5-4 lead. Harrington runners up to Newark Tatnall. In last year's Delaware High School Hockey League Championship game. Back when the world was still normal. Sylvester lofts the puck in behind the net off the draw. Wilson gets a shove from behind from Furline in open ice. Messrs. Pavic and Castagliola say play on. Harrington guilty of an icing.
Let's go, Havoc!
With 4:09 in the books here in the third. After the icing, the Havoc were unable to work end to end. In come the Bucks again. But once again to no avail. Chris Claycomb nearly deked himself off his own feet trying to get past Jonathan Britz. They converge in the near corner. Puck taken away by Pullman one-on-one. Looked like Allen slashed Pullman. But there's been leniency afforded to both sides pretty consistently so far tonight. It's the playoffs, I guess, so they're letting them play. Hand pass. Ruled with 10:50 to go. Against Hodgson, so they lose a zone. If you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home. With periodic sanitization of your trash and recycling bins with high-pressure hot water, we're talking 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Hot water to kill 99% of the harmful germs that grow in your trash cans. Visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com to learn more. And TJ Marcelino just got the wind knocked out of him there.
I don't know what Anthony can do now.
He's down. Hodgson player came crashing in. He's back up on his feet. It just looked like he got the wind knocked out of him there.
How do you think that conversation really went? You okay? All right. What are you doing after the game later? I'm not sure.
Face-off does come outside the Harrington blue line. With 10.5 minutes to go. We can hear some of the fans making their after-dinner plans. Or after-game plans, I guess. And action resumes. Jack backhands the puck as far as the Hodgson blue line, where it's volleyed back the other way, mishandled by Bowen, intercepted by Claycomb. Was it a goal? We'll find out. Here on the tape, we didn't see the whole thing. Our signal, as mentioned before, and we will try not to belabor the point, has been less than 2021 standards would otherwise suggest. There is no goal. We saw the washout. Davis off to the sin bin at 5:48. So Harrington will get a chance to tie things up on the Carl Dubé Jewelers power play. Claycomb, Wilson at the right wing, Laughlin at the near point. Linesman Ken Bolin says pitter patter, boys. Claycomb scrapping for the puck behind the net. It's knocked out to the near side, chased down by Wilson. He and Krawcheck converge there. Battling on was Claycomb. Now to Trent Laughlin, near point, challenged by Furline. The scrum continues. Laughlin had to work hard. He threw the puck on from the point. Vincent Poloni lays down the paddle and covers up with 9:41 to go. Hodgson up 5-4 over Harrington in this Delaware High School Hockey League Championship game, 2021 edition. Nine and a half to go. Silverbucks were able to clear off the draw on their end. Karam shot played by Laughlin. Now advanced up to Claycomb, although Furline tipped it aside momentarily. Headman pass this time finds Chase Wilson. Had a touchdown last night here. He slaps one from 45 feet just above the top of the right circle, but it was off its target just the same. 35 to go on this Harrington power play. Laughlin again in the near corner. Krawcheck and Wilson getting after it, and they have to be separated. Wilson's going to go for interference. As indeed he should. The purpose of a body check is to separate the player from the puck. Krawcheck did not have the puck. In fact, Wilson's teammate had the puck at the time. So we're 4-on-4. Completely avoidable penalty. Britson Elledge driven to the far wall at center red. Project's going to chase after the puck now for Hodgson. Jack beats him to it. Minute and a half of a Carl Dubé Jewelers power play for Hodgson Appoquinimink, who are looking to build on a 5-4 lead as we pass the halfway point of this third period. Even one more would give them considerable breathing room. Elledge hustled on the back check. Claycomb shot right into Poloni's chest protector. Play on, ordered by the officials, as there was no pressure on Poloni to cover up the puck. And this will be an icing against Hodgson. There's a new leader in player development when it comes to youth hockey here in Delaware, operating under the philosophy of one state, one goal. First State Ice Hockey offers classes, clinics, and summer tournament teams. Learn more about everything First State Ice Hockey presents youth hockey players in and around Delaware at firststateicehockey.com. The future of Delaware hockey, we don't have to wait for it anymore. It's right now. Controversy surrounding Chase Wilson's helmet, but he is properly equipped. Unfortunately, when it comes to spectators and masks, far too many of them are not properly equipped. We've seen some noses exposed, and come on, guys, that defeats the purpose. Like a penalty kill, curbing COVID is a team effort, but we won't belabor that point any more than we absolutely have to ensure safety. Back to the game at hand, 7:22 to go in the third period. 48 seconds left on this Hodgson-Appoquinimink power play. Elledge and Furline are about to square off to the left of Vincent Poloni. Elledge can't muster a shot. Harrington had to pause thanks to a delayed offside, and the Silverbucks are given a free pass as such. Open ice check slowed up the Silverbuck player there. 20 seconds left on the man advantage. Now 7 minutes to go in regulation. Silverbucks looking for one more to extend their lead to a comfortable 6-4. The Wilson penalty is over. Another icing against Harrington comes with 6:25 to go, and a hint of the extracurriculars after the whistle yet again. Six and a half remaining. Face off to Marcelino's left. Trevor Smith's re-entry to the Harrington zone is called back offside as he and Aaron Johnson weren't in sync on the attack.
Here, Nicole.
Face-off comes just above the Harrington blue line. That'll be a hand pass against Hodgson, but it's played out by a Harrington player. Recovered by Johnson just above the blue line. Puck volleyed back and forth momentarily In comes Zane Adams up the left wing boards, but he's pickpocketed right at the Hodgson stripe by once again Aaron Johnson. Chase on for the puck to the near half wall where it caroms, and it's pinned down by Brits, surrounded by a trio of Havoc players. Sweeping in, Johnson recovers. He shoots from 40 feet. Marcelino squares up for the textbook save down the pipe with 5 minutes and 47 seconds to go in regulation. Hodgson Appoquinimink up 5-4 over Harrington at the Patriot Ice Center. Face off to Marcelino's right, won by Harrington, pressed up the near boards by Claycomb, but he's stood up at the Hodgson blue line again. Now the Havoc regroup, but the breakout pass up the near side. Was intercepted. Sean Miller with it now in his end. Another intercepted breakout at center by Lindak. Delayed offside, forced Hodgson Appo to put on the brakes. Tucker DeGroot backhands the puck from 5 feet inside the blue line, a little bit deeper into Harrington territory. Pinching through is Miller. Looking for a shot lane, he gets tied up. Puck ends up in the far corner. Krawczyk will try to backhand it from there out of the Hodgson zone. And a cliffhanger like a Charles Dickens novel. The screen freezes right as we say that ultimately Hodgson Appo did press back into attacking position, but unable to go on from there. 4:18 to go. Krawczyk from the left point, no. Johnson tries to set up Krawczyk net front, but Marcelino makes the stop. We're back tomorrow with Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League action between Salesianum and Roman Catholic from the Northeast Skate Zone in Philadelphia. Full broadcast schedule will be available at dehockeynight.com. It's been released on a rolling basis this season just as a result of everything in our world being so fluid. And it's made for a 2021 that, while we will never forget it, we certainly hope to never have to emulate. Penalty on the play, a slash signaled with 3:56 to go. Actually, a hold signaled on the play. And a disgusted Wade Davis throws his stick in the penalty box before taking his seat to feel shame for 2 minutes. Wonder he didn't get more. He does. Just got himself 2 additional minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. So a nice long Carl Dubé Jewelers power play awaits the Harrington Havoc. It'll take us to the end of regulation. Hodgson penalty kill is going to have to stand tall to preserve this 5-4 lead. Wilson angled wide by Krawczyk upon entering the zone. Gave the puck away. It is cleared. It's loose behind the Harrington net. Chased down by Krawczyk. Thrown into the slot. Nobody home. Picked clean by Shane Sylvester. Cross ice feed to Grant Elledge. Elledge kept wide in the zone by Furline. Drop pass to Wilson, and Poloni makes the save. 3 minutes to go. 3:04. On the game clock. Puck cleared off the draw by Hodgson Appo. So much for the power play. As the Hodgson player was brought down behind the Harrington goal. Jack is off for tripping. And 2 for unsportsmanlike as well, so double minors traded by both teams. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for the rest of regulation. And the best chance that Harrington had to tie this game is no more. The only thing missing is the organist playing Lady of Spain every stoppage. But he has the night off. Timeout signaled. So we're going to be 4-on-4 when an action resumes. And this, once the game is settled, will bring 5 years of coverage of Delaware High School Hockey League championship games on the Delaware Hockey Night Network to a conclusion. Before action resumes, we'll take this opportunity, of course, to thank our field producer and videographer, Patrick Whittam, for the great work he's done on site all weekend, both at Center Ice and here at the Patriot Ice Center. And, of course, to all of you for tuning in for this championship series. 2:46 on the clock. Actually, 2:44. But what's a couple seconds? Right now, not so much, but on the other end of this sequence, it could mean everything. Laughlin behind the Harrington net, tries to stretch this puck out and does. He finds Claycomb, left back to Laughlin, barely holding the zone. One-timer opposite point was wide. Now 2:10 to go. Furline can't clear it off the glass. Trent Laughlin protects again, lines up a slapper, which is blocked. We're down to the final 2 minutes of regulation. Claycomb now on the white bucket. Angled wide by Britt, centering feed to Wilson. Couldn't backhand one on from the welcome mat. Laughlin, in trying to move the puck from point to point, instead sends it out of play with 103 seconds to go. Hodgson Appo 5. Harrington 4. And the connection from the Patriot Ice Center likes to give out at the most inopportune of times. Minute and a half to go. Through traffic, Chase Wilson. Shot from close was stick checked up into the atmosphere. Brought down, thrown up the far boards, out of the Hodgson zone. Gathered back in by Harrington at center. Walked in by Trent Laughlin. He's kept high, checked off the puck. Sylvester holds the near point. Now down to the final minute of regulation. Vincent Poloni covers up the puck and gives us another break in the action. Face off out to the left. Of Poloni. 53 seconds to go in regulation. As we get a peek at the score clock, we're able to recalibrate during the buffering. Here comes Furline trying to chase down the puck at center. He's brought down. Play continues on. A hold called with half a minute to go. As Hodgson touches up.
Well, maybe you'll remember your jersey next time.
Now 4-on-3. As this game has become a war of attrition. Stacked penalties. A hold assessed to Furline. And then an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty assessed to the bench, which will be served by Connor Roman. And that'll be a stacked penalty for which our technology cannot accommodate. Four on three, Harrington with the manpower advantage. With 30 seconds to go, in regulation, with Hodgson taking their timeout. We'd like to once again thank 412 Communications, Limestone Pension Associates, Delaware Trash Can Cleaning LLC, First State Ice Hockey, One State, One Goal, Colonial Motors Incorporated, T-Squared Contracting, and Thomas Murphy, Realtor with the Vanguard Realty Alliance, for their support of Delaware Hockey Night, brought to you a worldwide audience here this evening. After the game, we invite you to stick around for the trophy presentations and also a blurb that was submitted by the family of one of the Harrington seniors whose high school hockey career ends tonight. Wilson backhand. Poloni shuts the door! Solid chance from the slot, but Vinny Poloni says ain't none of that. Faceoff goes to the opposite circle. 24 seconds to go. And an empty net goal. from Hodgson Appoquinimink. I'm sorry. Put a bow on this one. It was Jordan Krawczyk with the empty netter at 15:41 to make this a 6-4 hockey game. His second of the night. "16 seconds to go. Bodies fly in the corner, and oh my goodness gracious, everybody's squaring off. Pullman, Brits looking for dance partners, punches fly. Krawczyk has to be restrained. Come on, guys. Chase Wilson's night is over. A bunch of other penalties doled out as well. Here we go. Brits is off as well. 8 seconds to go in the game. The details of the altercation. Skirmish. Not quite a Donnybrook. Whatever you wish to call it, pretty much inconsequential. Physical distancing, impossible to be practiced in the Hodgson penalty box. On the other side, Laughlin's all by his lonesome. Whenever we had phone booths, we tried to see how many people we could fit in them. Right now, the Hodgson Appoquinimink penalty box resembles something we would see immortalized in film at the Cambria County War Memorial. We'll take this time, while the on-ice and off-ice officials sort out the penalties, to go to this submitted copy from the family of Chris Claycomb, who's been a travel hockey player for the past 11 years. Although a phenomenal soccer player as well in his younger years, he devoted himself strictly to hockey 12 months out of the year since he was 8 years old. He's played for the Delaware Stars, Delaware Junior Blue Hens, Delco Phantoms, Delaware Prep, Easton Ice Hawks, to name a few. Currently plays for the Philadelphia Little Flyers, and this is his last game as part of the Harrington Havoc, as he will graduate from Caesar Rodney High School. At the end of spring. Special thanks out from his family to all of the coaches that believed in him, the older hockey players that helped him when he was younger, and the great players and their families that he's had the privilege to play alongside throughout the years. Next up in Chris's journey, Alvernia University in Pennsylvania, where he will be playing for the Alvernia Golden Wolves. Final 8 seconds. Hodgson Appoquinimink gains red, dumps the puck in behind the Harrington goal, and that will put a bow on this one. The Hodgson Appoquinimink Silverbucks ice a 6-4 win over the Harrington Havoc Bridesmaids once again in the Delaware High School Hockey League. That'll do it for me here in the studio. Again, bringing 5 years of Delaware High School Hockey League championship coverage on the Delaware Hockey Night Network to a conclusion. Our thanks again to Patrick Whittam. Our thanks to all of you. We'll leave you with the trophy presentation inside the glass as the Hodgson Appoquinimink Silverbucks, on the strength of a pair of goals from Jordan Krawcheck, one of them the empty netter, and solid goaltending all night long from Vincent Poloni, proved victorious 6-4 in a DHSHL championship game that turned ugly late, but ultimately went to the Hodgson Appoquinimink Silverbucks. Congratulations to the Bucks. We'll leave you inside the glass for the trophy presentation. Good night from Delaware Hockey. Silver medals being distributed to the Harrington Havoc. Their team manager and league president Nicole Polisano handling the on-ice introductions.
Our injured goalie, Cohen Brown. Number 18,
It's not his helmet, his head's that big.
Havoc captain, number 11, Shane Lesser.
has left the building.
Number 16, Nick Turner. Number 22, Chris Nickel.
Good. Thank you, Chris.
Number 30, Trevor Stanley.
Yes, Trevor!
Number 20 on, the senior, Zane Adams.
We got an air flapper and the blinker.
Number 57, Shane Whittle.
Yeah, wait! Woo! Yeah, no, that's great!
Number Number 74, Trent Conklin. Number 86, Trent Conklin. Number 88, Ellis. And number 91, Chase Wilson. Tommy Paulsano, T.J. Paulsano, Nikki Page, Harvey Jackson, Mr. Anderson.
What about me? Jeez. It's already too much power. Oh, your mom?
Number 1, Vincent Maloney. Number 3,
Can't go play if it's full time in senior year.
Number 8, Aaron Johnson. Number 10, Nick Widows. Number 11, Appo.
Good job, Nicole.
Number 13, Appoquinimink. Number 10, Kyle Logan. Number 16, Tucker Beer. Number 20, Trevor Smith. Number 21, Anthony Pullman. Number 22, Jordan Bronson. Number 40, Jacob Hunter.
I'm with you.
Number 80, Tyler Fulham.
Oh, nice save. Whose helmet did you make sure you get?
Number 83, Colin.
I don't think right now is the best time to watch it. Don't forget it. I mean, I can watch it eventually.
There's plenty sitting over there for you.
Yeah, right? Just go pick one.
91, Jacob.
Dude.